So I can't be the only person in the room who believes that the Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the Second Best Thing Foundation. Because we all know what those kids are wishing for. A pony that cures leukemia. So I might be a sociopath. I've killed so many people playing the Oregon Trail that I really should be brought up on manslaughter charges in the real world. What I used to do is I actually used to take all the kids who bullied me mercilessly and name my family after them, and then run those fuckers as hard as I could until they all died. I'd be like, "Oh, Sean Bloodgood, eat this 250 pounds of beer meat I just hunted for you. Oh no, dysentery? What are we gonna do? Press on at a reckless pace? Sure thing. Oh no, my wife Mason Fitch just got bitten by a rattlesnake. Shit, we gotta press on. Oh my God, we're gonna ford a river. Oh my God, there's a rock, I can't turn in time. Oh shit, Todd Simmons just drowned." So, I think being a geek may be the worst addiction that you can have, because your average geek spends as much money on CDs, DVDs, and video games and comic books as your average crackhead spends on crack. The main difference is that if you've got extra crack, someone might suck your dick for that crack. No one's sucking your dick for an extra copy of Ultimate Spider-Man #2. And if they are, you really don't want your dick sucked by that person. So I play a lot of video games as well, and the worst innovations that have been put in video games is a timer that tells you how long you've been playing a certain game for. Now, I'll admit that I was actually impressed when I found out that I actually beat Final Fantasy VIII in 38 hours. And but I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, and I looked at the timer on that, and I've actually been playing that game for 33 days, 23 hours, 15 minutes. I'm gonna let that sink in, because that's a fucking month. I spent more time playing that game than most soldiers spend in battle. And I think about what a waste that is, like all the things I could have been doing with that month, like starting Fallout 3, or going back and finishing Red Dead Redemption, or beating Final Fantasy VIII in 36 hours. So much stuff. So since I'm a geek and I'm also a sports fan, I figured I'd try fantasy football out, and it was fun. But I'll tell you, it's a lot of work, because when you've got 32 teams and 52 players per team, and you got to roll up separate character sheets for each player, it takes a lot of dice rolls and a shitload of paper. And when your level 12 quarterback dies while exploring the Tomb of Horrors, and all you've got left on the bench as a backup is a level 6 druid, you are well and truly fucked. Because as we all know, druids, while very proficient with earth magic, can't throw a ball downfield to save their life. Now, speaking of sports, I used to Little League, and the coach actually once told me, there's no I in team, so I looked directly at him and said, well, there is a U in stating the obvious. And that's why I'm no longer playing sports. And speaking of stating the obvious, I am on Weight Watchers, and I think I'm doing it wrong, because as a gamer, I'm told to go up for the most points, and I'm just beating my high score every day. Now, my wife's actually worried about me. Right here, but my wife's actually worried about me because I use a lot of beauty products. I like to take bubble baths, I like to use facial masks, and I like to make sure my nails are nice and clean. She's afraid I'm trying to be more girly than she is. I keep trying to reassure her that that's not true. I'm just trying to maintain this. This is all smoke and mirrors. Now, you hear a lot of people say at funerals and stuff like that, they say, hey, at least he died doing what he loved. And you know what? You never hear anybody say, hey, at least he died doing what he hated. Like Uncle William, he died doing what he hated. Walking to work and getting hit by a bus. He really hated both those things. And I don't ever want to die doing what I love anyways, because I'll tell you, that death scene would be the most pathetic thing you'll ever see. It'll just be me sitting on the couch, one hand on my crotch, one hand holding an Xbox 360 controller, half-eaten table talk, chocolate pudding pie on the table. And the issue of Watchmen, where Sally Jupiter and Night Owl have sex opened up, that would be the way I would die. I mean, it's pathetic. I'll tell you something, man. Stand-up is a workout, man. Doing stand-up. Man, I'm up here 5 to 8 minutes a night. I'm feeling the burn right now. Or maybe, to be honest with you, maybe I'm just out of shape because I really shouldn't be running out of breath telling jokes. So it is Valentine's Day, and I'll tell you something, Valentine's Day is an interesting holiday because it's one of 2 holidays where a man can actually trade candy for sex. The other one's Halloween, but I'm not really ready to talk about October 1986 yet. So I'm going to kick a couple of statistics at you. Some of these might be frightening, and some of these might actually surprise you a little bit. But 100% of all car accidents, sorry, Todd, involve a car. Sorry, I'll drop the joke now. 100% of all accidents in the home, frighteningly, happen in the home. And 99.99% of unwanted pregnancies involve sex. And out of that 0.01% that don't involve sex, all of their images are guaranteed to appear on a grilled cheese sandwich or a Mexican family's door panel at some point. So there's a publishing company that's actually changing a certain word in Huckleberry Finn to slave. I'm not going to mention what that word is because that's pretty evil shit. But now they changed it to slave because it makes it more PC. It makes it better. I don't think it really makes it better. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and she actually suggested that she change the word to neighbor, because that makes it a lot nicer. It makes it easier for white people to say. And it does make it a little easier to say. The only thing is it changes some things in the real world. Like, I have no idea what State Farm sells anymore. And Mr. Rogers is now the king of gangster rap. And the Ku Klux Klan just changed their name to the Neighborhood Watch. Now, I know, I didn't hear many laughs, so it's a little uncomfortable to hear a white man up here talking about race. But I'm going to press on. So my wife's cousin's actually running a road race in the spring. And because I always pull for the underdog, I'm rooting for Road. Go, Road. Come on, Road, you can do it. I'm going to leave you with this because obviously I'm up here trying to follow my dreams. And so as I've been following my dreams, the only problem is that my dreams got nervous and they called the cops. So now I have to stay outside of 100 yards of my dreams. My dreams unfriended me on Facebook, and I really don't like my dreams' new boyfriend. So I really should stop following my dreams. Thank you. Josh Boyer.